Hey, what's up? Welcome to Home Automation Made Easy. In our previous video, we created a smart touchless doorbell, which I have been using for last few weeks. If you have not seen that video, then go check it now. You can find the link above or in the video description. So, after using that doorbell for some time, I found some drawbacks. Let's go through the drawbacks. Number 1. Doorbell rings even when someone is going out. Number 2. When there is high temperature or high wind, it starts giving false rings. Number 3. It cannot be easily turned off. Number 4. It's not waterproof. Number 5. Size is quite big and it doesn't look cool. And last, when someone is standing near to it, it keeps ringing. Okay, so let's find out the ways we can fix these issues. Use of IR proximity sensor. Proximity sensor has active infrared rays. So, we can make sure that sensor triggers only in specific and limited area. Use of double relay. Using the second relay, we can control the complete doorbell system and turn it off whenever required. Maybe when the system starts behaving weird. Third, use door sensor with it. So by using a door sensor, we can put some condition in the scene that only when door is closed, the doorbell will be active. So when the door is open, doorbell will get deactivated. And last but not least, use a programmable relay. Programmable relay will allow us to put some custom conditions on which the doorbell will work. So here we have our IR proximity sensor. It has IR signal sender and receiver both. This is a special programmable relay. You can see it has header pins on it. This is the wire we are going to use to connect the IR sensor to relay. This is Shelly Relay. The second relay we are going to use to shut down the complete doorbell system if needed. This is the cover or casing we are going to use for doorbell system. So mainly these are the things we are going to use to create a new touchless doorbell. All below items can be found on calsob.com. I will put the link of every item in the video description. So let's now quickly do the wiring. The IR sensor has 3 pins: VCC, GND and output. So let's connect one side of the 3 wires to these 3 pins. Red wire is connected to VCC, brown is connected to GND and black is connected to output. Let's connect the other side of wire to relay pins. Here the red color wire is connected to 5 volt, brown is connected to GND and black is connected to signal input. It's a bit difficult to push these wires to pin, but finally it's done. Let's connect the power supply of 230 volt to input side of relay. Oh, looking at the screw, I think I will need a different type of screwdriver. Okay, so this screwdriver is more suitable for these types of screws. Let's lose the screw and make some space for wires. Let's insert the wire in the screw holes and tighten the screw well so that there is good connectivity. And now everything is wired up and we are ready to run the first test to make sure that the wiring is done correctly. Okay, so the relay is active and the sensor is also active, and now if I put my hand in front of sensor, it detects it, and as soon as I remove my hand, the relay gets triggered for fraction of seconds, allowing power supply to the doorbell. If I put my hand in front of sensor, it still detects it, but this time relay don't get triggered, because between every trigger of relay there is time gap of 15 seconds. After 15 seconds, if I again wave my hand in front of sensor, the relay successfully gets triggered. So let's test it once again and ensure that our doorbell system is working correctly. I think the system is working perfectly. If I put my hand away from the sensor, then there is no obstacle detection by sensor. So if someone passes by, it won't get triggered. You can see, no matter how much I wave, it doesn't get triggered. But if I put my hand again in front of it, and as soon as I remove it, the relay gets triggered and it's working as per our requirement. I forgot to show there is one more way by which this relay can be triggered. If we make a contact between this black and red wire, then also the doorbell will ring, and this also has a time interval of 15 seconds. So if we make a contact now, nothing is happening. Let's wait for some time, and you can see that after the 15 second was over, again it got triggered. So these wires can be connected to the toggle switch of doorbell so that it can be operated in either of the way. Now we have to put the sensor and relay in a cover so that we can install it at front door. The box doesn't have any suitable opening for fitting the sensor. You can see the size of the hole is not big enough. We will need two holes at the bottom side of the box. So this is our final product, and you can see it also works like a normal doorbell. If someone walks near it, there is no false trigger. If something moves nearby, like if we move our hand near to it, then also there is no trigger. Only if we put our hand in front, then it gets triggered. So this doorbell was much better than the previous doorbell with more advantages. I hope you all have liked the video. If you find this video interesting, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe and give it a like. Thank you so much for watching the video.